What's up guys, Jonathan here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about YouTube workflow. Okay guys, so what I mean by YouTube workflow is, how do you film your videos, edit your videos, and put your videos on YouTube? So I currently edit on a 2011 MacBook Pro, it's a 13-inch. I maxed out the hard drive and I maxed out the RAM to boost the performance in my computer, but that can only do so much because it's an old processor. An old processor can't keep up with the 4K footage. There's one thing that you have to do, and that's create proxies. A proxy is something that converts your footage. It's basically in Final Cut or Premiere. They'll convert your footage into a smaller file, and that makes it a 720p file, 1080, whatever you choose, and you can edit that footage on your computer. Then click a button, switches it back to 4K, so you can switch back and forth. The problem with that is, if you still have an old computer, when you decide to put LUTs or effects on it, it will slow down your computer even more. When I throw a LUT on this computer, it slows down my computer completely. I have to make sure that I've put all my effects, color graded everything, then I can throw the LUT on, then I can export. Sometimes in Premiere, not Final Cut as much, Premiere, I would have to leave proxies rendering overnight. The next day, I would have to go to work, come back home, and then have to edit the footage, which is a complete hassle. That's why I suggest to some people, if you do not have a powerful computer, shoot your video on 1080. It will still look good. You'll still have good content. A lot of the times when you're uploading to YouTube, it doesn't matter what camera you have, it's the story you tell and how you tell it. So don't worry. I know I have a 4K camera, it's a lot to say, but I also had a T2i at one point, and that's 1080, and that's okay. But what you need to know is that no matter what you upload, somebody's going to watch it, somebody's going to appreciate it. I can't change anything about that. I can't shoot slow motion in 4K, most cameras can't. If my camera shoots 1080p in slow motion, then I might as well just stick to shooting in 1080p. That gives me an easier way to export videos and edit much quicker. So with that being said, the footage will still look good because I'm going from a 4K sensor and smushing down that image into a 1080p and putting it on a timeline and uploading that to YouTube for you guys to watch. So there are some perks to that. So really, when you're creating for YouTube, you have to consider what is the best option for you. Is it just shooting 1080? Can you shoot 4K? If you can't shoot 4K, then you don't really have to worry about it. And that's good, because most cameras new cameras that are coming out that are 1080 only, Canon, the sensors are new and the images look crisper and they're a lot better. So what's your type of workflow? What do you do for YouTube? And how do you go into the process of things? Me, I do shoot a lot of 4K, but that's when I travel or when I go somewhere that I've never been. And the problem is I can't edit that footage still. It's just a matter of me putting in those proxies. And that kind of sets me back because I can't upload content that I really like or that looks amazing, and I can't edit it because when I start layering it, adding LUTs, adding more colors, color grading, adding effects to it, this slows down my computer. My computer doesn't have a fast enough processor. I need a faster processor. So in the end, inevitably, I'm going to have to buy a new computer. I don't know when, but sometime soon in the future I will. What's your guys' workflow? What do you do for YouTube? Let me know in the comments below. Subs if you loved it, thumbs if you liked it. Thanks for watching.